This summer, a number of changes are taking place in the German society that include that the pensioners in Germany will get more pension every month. There will be a long-term contribution increase, Pflegeversicherung increase from every month. That means it will be more amount deductible from your salary every month. And the prescriptions are now digital in Germany. So watch the show till the end for these and many other changes. So stay with us. Okay, so we start with the news number one. So the pensioners in Germany will receive more money. So from next month, in Germany's 21 million pensioners will get a more increase of 5.86%. And in Western Germany, it is an increase by 4.39%. So it means that if you have €1,000 pension, it will be increasing by 58.6 euros per month. Another thing is that many people don't know from other countries that the school summer holidays are starting, and these are starting in different states and different times, so that the pressure on the public transport is not too much. So the people in NRW state, they have already started in June, and then in the other states like Bremen, Lower Saxony, Saxony-Anhalt, the vacations started a bit late in the first week of July, but in Bayern and other states it will start in the end of August, in end of July, from the next week. Another thing is that the long-term care insurance contributions will go up. It is called in Germany Pflegeversicherung. So it will increase from next month. So if you have a gross annual salary, it will, for single people, it will without children, it will increase by 4%, and people with children, it will increase by 3.4%. So the long-term care insurance payments are people who need financial help in their old age and also in the young age if they get some serious injuries. Another thing is Burgerkeld. It will increase. What is Burgerkeld? So if you have less income, for example, if you have a salary of between 500 to 1,000 euros, the government used to give you a top-up of 20%. So you get this amount on top of your salary. Now the government has increased this by 30%. Another very interesting news is that government has now introduced e-prescriptions nationwide. So it has already started in several federal states as a trial, which means then the doctor used to give you a prescription, you used to go to the pharmacy, and then you get the medicines. But now what will happen? The doctor will enter these medicines in the database, and there will be no physical transcription. You go with your health insurance card to the pharmacies, Apotheke, as they say in German, and then they will you will just give your health insurance card, and the people at the counter, the pharmacists at the counter, will be able to see which medicine you need, and they will give them to you. Okay, another rise in the gas storage levy. These days we are used to increases in Germany. So it is called Gasspeicherumlage. So it is now increasing by 59 cents per megawatt. So this is now increasing, and this is introduced. It was introduced during the energy crisis to fund imports of gas to Germany, and now it is increasing again. Another interesting thing is that Deutsche Post is now rebranding as DHL, and the prices will go up. So the Deutsche Post will now be called Deutsche Post DHL Group. And the example is that if you have a 10 kilogram parcel which used to cost 9.49 euros, now it will increase to 10.49 euros. Okay, another important thing was ArbiterGeld. Many of you might have heard about it, that in the time of Corona, the government helped the companies by ArbiterGeld, which means that if companies are not in the financial situation to pay their employees, so instead of firing them, they can send them in 2 or 3 or 4 months of paid leave, and this money is coming from the government. But now, as the pandemic is far behind us, the government is ending this application. And the last news for today is a whistleblower law will be introduced. So anyone who exposes misconduct in a company or a government authority or harassment will soon be protected by the Germany's whistleblower law, which already came into force from July 2nd. It means that companies with more than 50 employees must establish a contact to whom fraud, corruption, or these kind of misconduct can be reported. So these were some of the new things that we thought that we should bring to you, especially for the expats in English language, so they know about this. Stay tuned with us. We will keep bringing such more news every week. Stay tuned. Thank you.